morning, it's Christine from Periwinkle Planner Co. And today I'm going to show a little bit more of my DIY process in my Aura Estelle B6 planner. So I need to decorate for next week. And by decorate, I mean start the format, because it comes like this, blank, and it's really hard, I'm sure, for you to see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the weekends here. Actually, that page was blank. This is the page that's like that. It comes with this page, and then after it there's a blank page. They're both grid. So what I do each week is use this for planning and then the next page for journaling. So I need to set up next week, and I've already drawn in the lines. I figured I could do that just because it's pen, and I'm going to be using watercolor, and that will go over a ballpoint pen. If this was gel, it smears it, but this time I used ballpoint. And I didn't exactly draw all the lines in yet. I figured I'd do that after, but at least I have a general idea of the page. Now this gets very wet with the watercolor, so sometimes you need other things. Like I have this wax paper here that I've used before, kind of just to put it in the pages. Probably should have it 2 pieces. I think I'm going to cut this one, tear this one. Oh, I do, look. Well, see, I was prepared. If you stick this in between the pages, then it won't bleed through to the next set of pages. I don't mind if it does onto the next week where I'm doing my journaling, but I do mind if it bleeds to the previous week. So it fits better, I found, folding it like this. So we're gonna do this, and I think that I may see if I can clip this side so it stays shut a little better. I'm to the point now in my book where I'm past the halfway mark, so this side's pretty bulky and it kind of sticks up a little bit. We'll just kind of go over here. I might have to move it. This side still stays down. Now, one nice thing I found out too about these bound books, if you want more bulk on one side, you can take the other side and flip it like this, and then it will give you more bulk on that side. That helped a lot when I was starting the book, because it was so thin on this side, to be able to have a flat surface to write on. I think I'm going to take my pen out of here too. All right, now when I paint in here, I have no idea what I'm doing at all. I have all these watercolor paints, and feel like I have no skill. So I'm basically just going to put a little color on the page and end up writing over it. I've done this plenty of times before. It's clipped now where you can't see. I did one way back here that was all colored. Today I'm going to try and do some different colors over it. I like to do, it seems like, because it's been common. Wish I could show you. I'll unclip it and show you. Kind of like a sky and grass. I've done that a lot. Here I did grass and sky and a sun. So this time I think I'm just going to use some random colors and just kind of make a little abstract design. I don't know what colors June makes me think of. What colors does June make you think of? Yellow, pink, and green? Okay, my daughter says yellow, pink, and green, so maybe we'll try that. So I think today we are going to use my Kuretake paints. I have several sets. This one, there is a pink in here. The yellow is very muted, and there's a couple of greens. So I think I'm going to go to my basic set, which has brighter colors, because I use the pastel a lot. So I think I'm going to use the bright colors today. So let's try and get that out of here. So here, it's a big set. I can't remember how many are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 4, so 36 colors. So these are the colors we are going to work with. There's not really a pink, but I can make a red, this red, probably lighter, and use that one. A lot of greens, a lot of yellows. So let's see what happens. I have to put this over to the side, but I'm going to be, mixing colors in here. So maybe we can do that first, and you can see what I come up with. And I just have this little antique egg jar, glass, that holds hard-boiled eggs, or soft-boiled eggs? Hard-boiled eggs. Would it be hard-boiled eggs? Yeah, I think it'd be hard-boiled. Or parboiled eggs, I don't know. Never ate them, so I don't know. And I just put water in that. I do have this spray bottle too that I usually spray on here to get the colors activated. I'm just gonna, well, there's more reds down here I can use too. So maybe I'll just do the whole thing just to get it going. And there's whites up here that I can mix into the reds to make it pink. This color looks really pretty. I kind of like that one. Do an extra on that one. Yellows are going to be a little bright, so we may want to tame those down too. But let's give that a minute to work. Get out our little brush dabbing pad. Take a sip of water. And get our brush wet. So let's make, I'm going to start out with the yellow just because it's the lightest color and then it won't make my brushes dirty. I'm going to use this color here, very bright. Add some water to it and see if that makes it lighter. And maybe we'll pick up some of this white up here. I could actually use the pearl color and put a little shimmer in it maybe. Do that. Yeah, that toned it down a lot. Okay, so that will be our yellow. I'm just going to leave that sit here. And it will be enough color for this page, just that little bit of paint. Okay, so then let's get into our, I'm gonna pick up this burgundy kind of red color and make that into a pink, because it's really pretty. We really need to, that one's it's getting a little yellow in it, so it is kind of toning it down a little bit. Let's pick some shimmer in that one too. Maybe we'll add shimmer to all of them. That can be the common thing this time. That all up. Still kind of looks more red than pink. We'll might need to add more water to that one to lighten it up. It's pretty bright. Or at least it looks bright here. It may not look as bright on the paper. And then for green, I really love olive greens. So I think that I'm gonna start with this more olive kind of color. We'll put him over here. And again, I'm gonna add the shimmer to it to tone that down a little bit. Some more water. I've got to rinse this one out good. Some of that shimmer. See, that kind of muted that one more than toning it down. But now we have some really intense colors. So I tend to put the green on the bottom. It's just where I feel it should go, probably because of grass, I guess. So let's get some more water in here, tone that down a little, and kind of just paint. I don't know, just kind of put it on the page. Now this paper is kind of, I guess I'd say slippery. It doesn't really, the paint doesn't really soak in real well. It kind of just lays on top. So I'm just gonna spread it out here and try and get some over here too. Maybe water it down a little bit more. And just kind of bring it over here. Maybe we'll just do a blend into, I don't know. You never know how it's gonna turn out. Right now it looks kind of dark on this side, but maybe it will lighten up as it dries. I think I'm going to put the pink next. Or should I put the yellow next? Let's do yellow next. So then we'll just kind of put some yellow in here like this and blend it into the green. It's kind of looking more, more blended in over here, because that green's still wet. But you can really do anything you want, and then you just let it dry and you write your plans on top, and it just gives you a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of color to work on. I kind of want to make these lines not so harsh either, make them a little more. Go back to the green a little bit over here. Oop, that That brought some dark in there. But you can do that too, just add some more color in. Some more water in. And it does take a very long time to dry, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to move on or not, because I can't really put the pages together. I think that you'll think we're moving on, but it's gonna be a time span of me letting it dry to moving on. Now I have a lot of green on this side and not much on this side, so I'm gonna go put some more in here. See how the page is getting all wrinkled? And I actually have whiteout down here, so that didn't even cover it all. So you gotta watch that. You don't want whiteout on your page first, because for some reason, watercolor won't cover that. I could actually get my blow dryer and dry it too. I might do that. Okay, now we're gonna come in with the pink, or it kind of looks red. It does look red. I wonder if I could put white over it, maybe. That'd be different. I'm gonna remove this so I can get all the way up to the top there where June is. A little more water in that. All right. See, if this were watercolor paper, you get more shades of color and stuff, where here it's pretty much all, it is what it is. You know, I like it when there's like some darkers and lighters and dark and light sections. Is that what I'm trying to say? I didn't make very much red, did I? A little more red up in here. Actually, it's looking muddy because it's got green in it now. I should use a different brush. Or dry it off a little more. A little more red. Put some streaks of yellow. Okay, and I'm gonna use a different brush that I think, because this one's very saturated in the muddy water. I want to get some better of this white and kind of try and put that over into here a little more. Maybe shimmer it up, lighten it up. That's kind of neat. My page is sparkly. I wonder if it will dry that way. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Take a little of that off there. So now we just wait for this to dry. Okay, I used my hairdryer to dry it, and it dried really quick. And it's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's this pearlescent sheen across it. So that's interesting. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more weeks. I just don't know what I wanna do. I mean, I guess I could like take stickers and match colors to that. This way I'm probably gonna have to find stickers that match to these colors. I don't know, I was just kind of looking at my color palette, and I kind of like this periwinkle color, and I kind of like this seafoam green color, but I do not have stickers that match either one. So I think I'm going to try and do 1 week periwinkle, 1 week the seafoam, and just make it real simple like that. So I'm just going to get my brush wet and go into the paint and just, you know, maybe go like light to dark or something like that. I guess I should bring it over here so that I can make it lighter and darker. I'm going light to dark, then I'm gonna have to do the dark first on the bottom. So let's turn this a little bit more. Just kind of go in the bottom like this. I could do 1 page at a time. Maybe I'll try that and see if I can go darker and lighter. I don't know if it's better to go across, get some of those kind of lines, because like I said, this is not, it's not, what am I trying to say, watercolor paper. So this is just like sitting on top of here, and it's not soaking in, it's not really making any type of, I think they call them blooms. Maybe I'll splatter the page, I can do that too. I think I'm gonna leave it like that and then go this side. We need a little more paint for the bottom here. This side seems darker. way darker. Maybe I'll give a little bit more over here. It almost looks like on top like there's no color at all. So, saturated it too much. I don't know, you can do whatever you want. And a person just asked that I show my DIY. They may have been talking more about the DIY of making planners than this, but someone did ask if I would film my setups for the week. So this is my process. I do a couple pages of painting, let them dry, and then, you know, over the next few weeks, then I get the page ready and use it how I want to use it that week. But this way I only have to pull my paints out once, so I only have to make a mess once. Okay, I think I'm gonna blow dry this one again, and then maybe I'll splatter it. I got sprayed some paint around. Now to do this splatter, you just get some water, get some more paint, and then you can use your hand or another brush, just kind of tap. That's kind of fun. Get the splatters on there. It does get on your surface, so make sure you have that covered too. I like that. It'd be kind of fun to use two different colors and make a polka dot too. Wash that off. Oops. And then we're gonna blow dry it again. That did take a little longer to dry because the paint was thicker, and I did this on accident, so then I did it on purpose over there. But that's kind of a cool look too, and you know, once all the writing and stuff is on it, it's gonna be fun. So let's do one more with that seafoam green. I think maybe I'm gonna try stripes to make them light and dark stripes. And then maybe we'll splatter it again, because splattering has been fun. Okay, so let's get this one in here. Clip this. Get this one on this side. I haven't ever tried painting on the page that I'm journaling on. That might be neat to write on that paper that way too. So I'm gonna move, well, I guess I may need this still. Just trying to get you more in the picture. I put it over here instead. Okay, I wanna get that green. It's way over here. Put that in here. So I'm gonna do them, you know, do the dark first and then come back in with some more water and try and do them, oops, not too straight. Try and do them lighter that way. It's kind of hard to go across the page. That crease right there. Not enough water. It's not pulling down here. I could just leave it like that too, but add some more water to it. Actually, I think I need to add some more paint to it too. So it might be kind of light. Yeah. Let me get some more paint. Maybe we'll splatter it like with a different color. I could splatter it. Whoa, that is too dark and too much paint. Holy cow. Oops. That's too much. That we are going to have to take some of that off, I think. Spread it out a little more. Maybe I'll put some more up here. It does dry way, way later than it looks when it's wet. Okay, so now I'm going to take the paint, which I didn't do last time, put it in here, and I could actually mix some. I think I'm just going to use water. If you mix white in, of course, it lightens it, but also if you mix water in with it, it lightens it. So I really need to go back up there. I don't know how much lighter that looks, though. Move my clip. Kind of blend it in. I don't know if we're going to get much of a different look or not doing it this way. It seems like the same color to me. Yep, doesn't look lighter at all. Oh well. Maybe just making the lines and having it dry a little differently will give it a design. Seems like putting my brush in the water and then in the paint each time makes it flow better on this paper. Because if I don't do that, it dries out. See, and all the paint's kind of puddling in the spine there too, which sometimes makes it go on to the next page. Not all the time, but. Okay, now I forgot, I could have splattered when it was wet, and that would have given us a cool look too. Maybe I will, let's just do, since I have all this color left, let's just splatter it in this color, and then we'll do one more, and I will try it wet with the splatter. Kind of gets addicting, you know, you want to keep going and going and going. Ooh, I'm getting this green everywhere on my desk. I don't know why it's enough left on there. Okay. That one definitely took longer to dry, but it looks kind of cool. So we'll do one more. One more. Maybe if I cut out all the blow drying, this video won't be as long. Then I can also show you how I plan for the next week. See, this one got some green on it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I just found these 3 paints. It looks beautiful together. I wish I would have done like that color on here. But I'm gonna like do, maybe just splatter. Maybe it works better if you hit the actual brush. I'm just getting this everywhere. The colors have blended together now on my thing. If I were using my finger to do this, I'd have it all in my hands, even though it is watercolor. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? It's not working as much as I hoped. I need more water, I think. Oh, look, that works way better. Just hitting the brush works way better. Okay, so let me get this other color. Which one did I do? It's funny because on this, in these colors, you can't tell what they are because they're so dark. Now we're getting some big ones in there. Okay, so this one I think I'm gonna let dry on its own. Turn you guys off for a little bit, and I'm gonna clean up my area. And that was his button. I'm button training him to talk to me, and he has to go outside and go potty. So we are gonna go do that. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but I just filmed the whole setup of the week that I painted that I just showed you, and I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So this is how it turned out. My, what do you call that, pre-planning for next week. I used these 2 old Happy Planner sticker books because they had the yellow and the pink and the green in them, and I stuck stickers down here. I have a haircut on Friday. I just put kind of like the priorities for the day, a tracker for my medication and the garbage out, and that's really all I have. Clean and menu plan on those days. I'm sorry it cut off. It was basically just, you know, drawing the lines in because this layout here somewhere has these lines like this. They're very faint, so you can use them or you cannot use them. So I draw them in, which this time I drew them in before I painted. The only thing is this, it's very light on here, but that's okay. And then writing, I was writing on it with my Muji pen, and it wrote really nice, which was great. I might fix that line. And that's about it. That's what I was saying. I guess I was chatting a lot, so it made it longer, but oh well, you kind of get the point. Yeah, so I guess I can show you next time, my next video, how it turned out for the week, but that's basically what I do for setup. I mean, today is, back here, today is Wednesday, and I set up for the following week so that I have it to write things in when they come up. But otherwise I use it basically as a daily planner. So Monday I'll write down my things that I need to get done Monday. If they don't get done Monday, I move them to Tuesday, and so on and so on. I just write down my appointments and things that happen usually on that day every week I write down first, or bills that are due. And that is about it. That's how I use my planner. So sorry about losing the footage or not even hitting play, or record, but that happens. So until next time, bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to be notified every single time that we upload. Bye. We'll see you in the next one.